and then so that we can understand where we are and where we are coming from, and where we are starting today, and of course where we are going. Those of us who are very familiar with our meetings already know where we are going. So I want to thank you and wish you a very great Happy New Year 2026. And I want to also appreciate every one of you. I know that we've done this officially by a broadcast, by a newsletter to appreciate everyone who has been working with us, all our partners and those prospective partners, and even our friends who have been watching us from afar, looking out to see what we are doing. And of course, we understand that every business has to go through what is called the transition phase and scaling levels. At different levels, you will have to engage directly, and you also have those who want to just watch and see where it's going. And then they have the clarity and more easy to engage. So the LasLas brand for us has come to stay, and we are gradually, and progressively, taking a good step into the LasLas business. As the topic says, we are going to be looking at the business as it were, the business portfolio program, the LasLas model, and our vision doesn't change. All right. Even if we decide to evolve from one brand name to another, the vision that defines our foundation is there. And what is that vision? It's clear to us that we want to be a leading Pan-African unified payment infrastructure. What that means, in clarity, is that we want to build a system that allows everyone across Africa, as long as you are dealing with products, both electronic payments, that involve virtual payments, that involve financial technology, that involve digital commerce, that involve agency banking, that involve insurance brokerage. This is what we are doing. We are building this infrastructure to make these payments happen in real time across Nigeria, across the DR Congo, across Cote d'Ivoire, across Cameroon, across Ghana, all over Africa. And to us, we have achieved more than 95% of this inclusion, of this infrastructure, and standing by to push out these very, very unique products and infrastructure to Africa. So what that means is that we don't just want to build an infrastructure, we want to build infrastructure that focuses on inclusivity, infrastructure that captures everyone, infrastructure that is left out. Right? That's what our vision is. We want to provide that integrity to say that we want to be able to do business with people who are confident, we trust, and so that as we scale across Nigeria and go into Africa with our business model, integrity is our watchword, and of course, data inclusion. Wherever people are residing in Africa, we want to be able to scale this technology to them. So the mission is simple. You understand that for the past 10, 15 years, the level of transition into digital transaction has really taken shape. Excuse me. And our mission is simple. We want to deliver an inclusive, paperless, contactless, and secure payment ecosystem for Africa. This approach is something that has to move from whatever we have been doing in the past, all of the paper engagement in payments, all of the paper engagement in transaction, want to be able to bring in technology that will make this transaction paperless, and in a scenario where you don't necessarily have to have a physical contact with anyone to be able to make payment happen. And we want to provide a secure environment where this transaction happen, which is where the LasLas business is coming into play. So we are going to look at the change. For us, some people who have already accessed the web app would have noticed that there are changes that have been made to the partnership or premium partnership levels. The changes are that you have to just deal with 3 levels of premium partnership categories. All right, premium partnership categories are changing or has changed You don't want to mock everyone to so many options. You want to just try the options while the app is free, while the app is accessible, and we are looking at a massive download. But the partnership is something that you have to be able to decide to do. All right. So by deciding to do a partnership, you choose the option that works for you. You choose the option that you can go with, and you can do this as instantly, and you can do this at a progressive level. What you may not be able to start from day one, you could take a period of time at your convenience to be able to achieve it. That's what this partnership level means. And as we go down, by the time we are looking at our template, we'll be able to understand that there is a large deviation from our business. What we want to do at this time, we want to do a business where everybody is aware of what they are doing. All right? Everybody has to be aware of what they are doing. Premium partnership, right? Doesn't necessarily mean that you are buying share with the business. So we recently got to understand that the information that is being passed out there are quite different from the unique business model that we want to build. We want to build a business where people are informed. And to that effect, we want people to really have a good knowledge of our business before they engage on it. It is not a business where you just listen and you just come in. You don't even know the foundation, you don't understand the background. You want to jump in. So I start talking about the business. So you want to have a deviation from that part. All right. So the first option is that you are coming in with a premium partnership of 100,000 naira, and that partnership gives you access to a lot of packages. It's a whole lot as packaged together as the most that you understand. And of course, the second partnership is the elevation level. If you are starting from the bottom top, you have the start, you have the elevation, you have partnership. So you can decide to start from any approach. And upon this, upon subscription to any of the partnership, you have access. Please, am I being heard?
Very well, sir. Very well, sir.
Okay, yes. Yeah. So this partnership is that you are coming in to engage with the company on any of these levels. It's not the company shares, please. So when you go out, you don't tell somebody, come and buy. The company is selling shares for 100,000. This partnership, this premium subscription is not shares. So what the company is doing is the company has designed a partnership level at 3 categories that if you are starting from the starting point, from the startup level, the journey for you is to progress from the starter to partnership. And you can equally begin with from the elevation level. The destination is still partnership. So what I'm saying in a sense is that until you are at partnership level, until you reach the premium partnership level, you've not had access. You've not gotten access to the design benefits, the design package, or the full package of the partnership. This is what this means for you. Okay? So let's the 2026 flash, the LasLas Business Model. Our ideology of democratizing enterprise ownership has not changed. All right? Our ideology is to be able to democratize enterprise ownership, is to be able to give access to as many people as possible while we maintain a closed window level. What that means is that this partnership level is not something that will last forever. There's a closing window, there's a closing point. We want to be able to give out this partnership and expand it. And that's why I said earlier that you may have to be a partner or a customer or a client and not necessarily a premium partner. For instance, the app is going to the Play Store, so everyone can have access to it. They can download it, they can use it. After all, the bank apps that most people used to make comparison to, that is how it works. All right. Then those who will now want to say, okay, I want to go into the core business of this company and have access to everything that a premium person or a premium partner has to gain. And what is that gain? From the full engagement, which is the premium partnership of 100,000, from which you can start from any level that's available and progressively reach there. or you can at a point, at a flat, at an instance, take up the highest partnership level and engage with the business. What does that give you? And I want to re-emphasize, please, the partnership is not shares that you are buying. The partnership is not equity. What the company is designing with this partnership is that upon engagement, the company on its own generosity is bringing in a gift of equity, an equity gifting, a private equity gifting as a package within the partnership. For instance, upon activation of the 100,000 premium membership or partnership, you have access to 250 units of a transferable private equity. Again, I want to emphasize, I know why I'm emphasizing on this, so that people don't go out there to misinform people. Please, it is important that we know what we are communicating. And we also want to maintain that if you don't have a clear knowledge of our business, do not sell it to anyone. If you don't understand our business model, if you don't understand how it works, the fact that you just activate or subscribe to a premium partnership does not necessarily qualify you to open out and start talking about this. Please, we want to be want to lay more emphasis on this, because people are flying different ideologies around about the business, and we want you to be able to know the business you are into. This 250 unit is a gift from a package. It's a package structure that comes from the one-time partnership. Now, after having access to the 250 private equity, the company still say there is an open window for you to now come in. It's more like this partnership has given you the eligibility rights to acquire more of the equity, but it is not the equity itself. The equity is only a part of the package, is a token equity that is offered to you. All right, that is number one. This premium partnership also comes with what is called a cooperative membership access. Upon the activation, you have access to a cooperative membership registration that comes as part of your subscription. Upon subscription, once you attend the 100,000 package, you have access to this cooperative, and this cooperative, from your membership, you have access to free, almost interest-free credit, and of course, a target savings. You could have a window to save for your child education. You could have a window to save for vacation, for your house rent, for student school fee, whatever option you are going to pick for the category. All right, you pick it. So, excuse me. Another very interesting thing on this package level is what is called the life insurance policy. All right. Now, let's look at it this way. Imagine that you have a package that says for the whole of the year 2026, your entire life has an insurance policy cover, whereby if there is what is called permanent disability, critical health condition that requires hospitalization and or death emergency, your family member, your next of kin will be able to claim up to ₦1 million every year or in that year. What that means is that this insurance subscription or this insurance package.
This meeting. Why now?
But please, I'm a straight forward. Make sure everybody is native. So this insurance policy gives you a permanent disability, critical health, and death emergency claim of up to ₦1 million annually. So it means this policy is renewable every year. Now, the next thing that happens to you as a member is that as a partner, upon subscription, is that you are getting instant 10,000 cash bonus. It means once you have a partnership, once your premium partnership is related, you have a 10,000 dropping in your wallet, which you can decide what to do with it. You can decide to access any of the services and products. You can decide to withdraw that bonus. You can decide to use it to share as a credit to your friends, your partners, and all, right? Another interesting thing that happens is there's what is called commission-based profit sharing. This is a very unique aspect of our business. When you say that the bank app is free, and you are using it, The question is, what are you getting from the transaction you are performing? What we are doing here from this partnership offer is that you are getting profit sharing. You are getting cash back from every services, every product engagement, whether it's marketplace, whatever that product is, you have access to profit sharing within the business. Another interest is you are getting access to what is called a full social media and ad management course package. All of this is packaged together. If you are a business owner, if you are a digital person, you want to get more education about how to manage, excuse me, how to manage your personal profile, how to manage your business visibility, how to engage people online. This package, fully packaged, comes with this premium partnership level. All right? And so there is more to it. And more to it is that you have access to what is called Dynamic Performance Award System. This is going to be elaborated. This last one offers different kinds of benefit windows where, as a partner, as a premium partner, you have access to different levels of engagement and benefit in the business. All right? Please, we are going to give time for you to answer. If you have questions, and if I were you, I will keep pen, I will keep paper to be able to take down all of the elements that is coming with the LasLas brand. All right? For LasLas, we are not a professional network marketing. Don't view it as such. We want to be able to build a system of ownership. We want to be able to democratize ownership. We want everybody to have equitable access. We are creating a partnership window where you have the right to come in. Most of the time, we like to compare with success. People like to associate themselves with what is successful. But one thing that we have to know and understand about success is that people have to build that success from the scratch to where you are able to admire it. Everybody wants to admire Tony, for instance. People want to admire Dangote and others, right? But people have paid their dues. At this starting level, you have the opportunity to be part of the workflow. And what is that workflow? The commitment that is needed. You want to be able to build from the ground up and see how you are part of this business as the business grows from level 1, 2 to level 3 to level 4 to level 5 until all of this entire vision is achieved. And that is the journey that we are taking on. All of the above on a one-time premium partnership of 100,000. This gives you access to all of this. This is not what you can get anywhere. You can't get this on the street. It is something that we are modeled to ensure that everyone, every partner, every person joining us on this business journey, benefit from it. Now, let's go into the partnership award. This year, we are going to look at a benefit system. A benefit system. Every business that you are doing, every business that you are doing, you should always look out for a way of leverage. For us, leverage doesn't just mean just coming to earn from what is it called? A partner recommendation. No. Excuse me. The benefit here goes beyond just everything from somebody just coming, and your interest is not to just lure somebody in, activate, you just get the direct benefit and you abandon the person. You want to do a business where you follow up and build up a system and understand the system. How does our community, what is it called? Our performance award, how does it work? The performance award is looking at to benefit every active partners who are either merchants, who are either affiliates, who are either community relationship officers. What are they doing? They are building a process, at least 100% of these categories who will be able to do a transaction, whether it's activation, partnership, premium activation, or equity recommendation. You are able to do just $1 million in a month. The company reward you an additional 50,000 naira. Right? That is not all. If you are able to do an inflow of 20 million within the year, which is starting with at any level, like I start cumulatively. You join the trips category of the company. The company is doing what is called Open the Resort branch trip. We are doing the Singapore trip, and we are doing Doha and this Qatar trip. So once the marketing director will be able to expatiate more on this and see how people are captured into this category, because of the way my voice is, I may not be able to say so much on it. So I will give you some able to expatiate on that. All right. So we want to build a business where everybody has understanding of the business. Please, I want to emphasize again that don't build a business that you don't have knowledge of. And what you don't hear from our training session, you don't communicate it outside. If you are a new partner, don't be in a rush to go sell the business. What you should do as a new partner is that you should learn from the business model. It is the business model you are selling, and ask all the questions that you need to ask so that when you go out, when you want to speak out, you speak out the knowledge. It can be embarrassing to see that you want to go sell a business that you have not really studied and have a proper ground knowledge of. It's embarrassing that somebody asks you a question, you can't answer it. I start calling, giving people's number, call this company, call the communication, call marketing. Why do you yourself? How do you want to sell a business that you cannot confidently communicate to someone? So we want to do this this year, and most of our performance awards will be going to our active partners. It means that there is no more room for unproductivity. There's no more room for just sit up and they just see that something is spread and you just alone. People have to work for money, and that's because we want to value our active partners, want to value all our new partners who are coming into the business and be able to give them maximum value that is available in the business. All right? So at this point, I want to invite the marketing director to be able to offer explicit light into how our own 100 community officers, 100 affiliates, 100 merchants who are going to be part of the system and the reward that they design has put in place for them. Thank you so much. I want to thank you for your time, and we hope to see you again as the meeting progresses. Thank you. Marketing director, if you are there, please kindly take over.
Okay, thank you very much, my boss. Thank you very much for doing justice to this maiden business engagement for the year 2026. Thank you very much. Despite the challenge in your voice, you actually did smashed it. Thank you so much, sir. For clarity's sake, as you heard from our CEO, please don't be in a hurry to market this business if you don't have a sufficient understanding of what this business is all about. We want to put up a disclaimer. Rather than you misrepresenting us, why don't you sit tight and arm yourself with all the knowledge there is, so that when you communicate confidently and intelligently. That is what you want to do. A lot of persons have been flying different ideologies right from last year. So this year we want to do things right. We want to do things right because it's better for you to set the record straight than somebody trying to misrepresent you, and the people are calling for explanation, and before you know, they start tagging you that you're changing the goalpost in the middle of the match. So please, this is the first engagement for the year. Activation does not qualify automatically, does not make you an authority to market the business. Like I said, sit tight, arm yourself with all the knowledge there is, so that when you talk, you don't need to tell somebody, oh, yeah, call marketing director, call communication for clarity. No, you can be able to market the business confidently and all that. Because guess what? People will invest in you before the business because they don't know the business. But the way you communicate the business is what will lure them into saying yes or no. That is a good selling point. Okay. Like a CEO said, we want to do things differently this year. We are not network marketing business. We are not network marketing business. From all the explanation he has made, you can see that unequivocally, what we're trying to drive is this. We want to help Africans to be part of a business that will transform their life and also give them sense of ownership. Sense of ownership. That's the way it is. And he has also told you that that 100,000 naira premium activation does not mean we are selling shares. That is just the company out of sheer charity, out of sheer benevolence, out of sheer kindness, trying to tell you, okay, have this. Because ordinarily the 100,000 naira is an eligibility for you to now subscribe for the shares. And guess what? From that 100,000 naira, you can see a bucket full of benefits, ranging from the 250 unit of shares, ranging from the insurance contract, insurance policy contract, and a lot of them and all that. So you can see that what we're doing is not been done before. The only challenge we have in this business is that we're doing too much. We are doing too much. That's what it is. When a lizard falls from the tree, if nobody claps for him, he nodded his head. So if the people are not telling us we're doing too much, we are telling ourselves we're doing too much, because what we're doing, nobody has done it. It's unheard of. It's unparalleled. It's unrivaled. Nobody has done it before. That's the way it is. Now, for emphasis and clarity, how we want to appreciate our merchants, our food soldiers, our affiliates, and what have you, there are 3 categories of exposure this year. Trust me. Exposure this year, and the requirement is very small. Okay, those that want to, is not a must. It's not a must for you to do the business of this business. That's what it is. You can choose to enlist with 100K, get more shares. You go sit that somewhere and wait for by annually when the bonus payout to be paid. You take what is due to you. But if you want to drive this business and all that, you also can change your life from the benefits, from the reward system of this program. That's what it is. So for those that want to drive this business this year, we have 3 destinations in mind. The first of it is Obudu Cattle Ranch, then followed by Singapore and Qatar Doha. That's the way it is. What is the condition? What is the requirement? For those that want to drive this business, all we're asking is this: between today and sometime 31st of July, just do 20 million volume. 20 million volume could be your ability to bring in those who are activate to 100,000 naira. You bring them on board, 100,000 naira. Those who are, you keep your record, you amount to 20 million, or you get a one-time investor who believes in the business based on how you marketed it. The person does 20 million, you qualify. That's the way it is. So like I said, when you do 20 million volume, besides the bonuses you have made, reward bonuses you have made, affiliate bonuses you have made for bringing those persons into the business, the company wants to give you an exposure. All expense paid, 7 days, all expense paid international trip. Like I said, you start from Obudu Cattle Ranch, then you garnish it up with Singapore, then you tidy it up with Doha. That's the way it is. And the destination, the year is this year. The target is small. Trust me, the target is small. 20 billion naira is something you can do. It's something you can do within 1 month. That's the way it is. So I want to emphasize on that. That is the idea. You're not under compulsion. The app is free. The app is free and all that. While you download the app, do other things there, free of charge. The only way you can benefit from downloading the app is by the time you now subscribe to either of the packages, either the starter, the elevation, or the premium partnership. That's what it is. So nobody's charging you a dime for downloading the app. That's what it is. Doing this business is optional. Nobody's compelling you. But trust me, when you do this business, there is so much for you to benefit. How do you reconcile it? That from January 6th today to 31st December, should anything happen to you, be it a misfortune of death and all that, your family can come to the company and 1 million is given. No company is doing that. Trust me, no company is doing that. So that is how it is. So having explained that now, and of course you can see now we have 3 packages: starter 20,000 naira, elevation 50,000 naira, and of course the ultimate premium package, which is 100,000 naira. So fine. You can, the destination is the premium package. You can do it instrumentally. You can start with 20K, a couple of days, you up it up, move to 50K, and a few days from there, you move to 100K, so that you can have all the entirety of the benefit there is in the program. Okay? So at this juncture, I want to allow you guys to process, assimilate, and then possibly ask questions. Let's take it from there. Thank you very much. Does anybody have a question here?
Thank you so much, Chinedu. Okay. Thank you, my CEO. Thank you, Ambassador Chinedu, for that clarity and the justice being made. CEO, thank you so much. We appreciate you. Even with your health condition, you were able to take us on this. So please, if you have any question, you need some clarity, kindly unmute or raise up your hands and then ask your question, please, so that we can do this orderly, then leave this place soon. So questions, please. Do you have any question? You need clarity, please unmute yourself, tell us your name, where you're dialing in from, and then you ask your question. Yes, let's
All
go.
right. I have a question, please.
Yes, Mr. Emmanuel Anyim, go ahead.
Yeah, I play about what fully data package, thousand package, and the other design.
Can't hear you.
That's
Can't
one.
hear you, Mr.
No, for
Emmanuel.
the
Can
only
you
thousand
speak
package.
up?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, seems like your line is.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I said I was not too clear on the compensations or what the starter package comes with. The next one, that's the 50,000, and the partnership. I think the partnership is clear to an extent, so I would love to be cleared on it. And it is obvious that this is a new business model. I don't know if there is a document or a PDF, just like we had when we were operating on the former model, that personally clarify so that we can personally internalize the new structure and everything to take the
Yeah.
business up.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Emmanuel. Definitely that will be made available once it's ready. We're still working on it. It's not well fleshed out yet. So once it's ready, we will share it in the group. Anyone that feels he or she needs it will download it from the group and make use of it. Then you said you're not clear about the starter and the elevation. Honestly, those two were not supposed to be. It's just to assist people to come in and gradually pull up, like Chinedu told us. You can come in with the starter. The starter now is 20,000 naira. The company also gives you a bonus cashback, right? Then that 20,000, you are not getting any free, all these benefits that we have, both the insurance, the shares, the last mats, all of it. You don't have it at that starter pack. You don't also have it at elevation level. It's only when you get to the 100,000, the partnership level, that's the point where you benefit all of those ones. So I don't know if that is clear to you.
Okay, it is clear, although I still need more detailed clarity, but I will make do with this for now. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Any other person? Yes,
Good
Mommy
evening,
Jesolu.
everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma. Good evening to you. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, ma'am.
My question is now that the package starts from 26. So I want to ask, out of curiosity, those that are registered with 5K, before what happens to them? Can they still upgrade?
Yes.
And it's like, okay, that means from 5K they can still continue to upgrade
At
until
least
they get to that
the next upgrade for them is the 20,000. They should upgrade
20,000.
themselves to the
Okay,
starter. Yeah, from the
okay,
starter
okay.
they now move up. Yes.
All right, okay. Thank you, ma.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So, any other question? So we can call
Yeah,
it
I
a
think I
night.
have a, I
Good
think I have a
evening,
question.
everybody. All right. One after the other. Adonis. Is it Adonis?
Yeah,
Okay.
Dennis. Good evening.
Yeah. Someone's mic is okay. Go ahead, Adonis.
Okay, so I don't know. I think I've not been able to check this out, but I want to know. I mean, the last format now. That's the platform we're migrating into. So I want to know. I mean, is there a website for this where one can go and then see most of the with the company? That's number one. Then number two, peradventure. It's not like we're praying that something happens. But peradventure that the company crashes, if like that. Is there possibility that, or is there a way that those who have gotten into maybe like the platinum level, is there a way that they're covered by anywhere or kind of insurance or something like that? So that's actually my question. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Adonis. Right. So for the website, most definitely the website is going to go live soon. You're going to see everything on the site. Once we release the documents, everything comes out. CEO told us it's 95% done. I think he's more than 95% done. So just give us a little more time. You will see all of what you're asking. Question, peradventure, something, nothing is going to happen. I don't want to repeat after you. And nothing is going to happen. And then the 100,000 you have paid, remember, you didn't just give the company 100,000. You have something from it. You have shares from it. You have insurance from it. You have last match from it. You're also giving a bonus back from it. You're also using the company's platform to make purchases and getting bonuses. After we have done all of this, will you still come back tomorrow to say, give me back my 100,000? Right? But I need you to know that nothing is going to happen. There's nothing like a crash. Please don't ever bring that word here, because there's point. In fact, this one doesn't have power. There's nothing like company crashing. Thank you.
Yeah, Prof. Can you hear me?
No,
Go
good
ahead.
day.
Yeah, my G, go ahead.
Hello.
My G, hold on. My G, go
Good evening.
ahead. My G, Mommy Christiana, hold on, please. My G, please go ahead.
Oh, okay. I'm actually struggling. I'm struggling for a while. I'm in a very bad network area. But if you can hear me, just to add to what you have responded, the question around if anything happens, I want to ask you back. We're giving out insurance. How do you think we will not get our own insurance? We're giving out insurance to people that, for any reason, if businesses crash or if they have any issue around permanent disability or death, there's going to be an insurance for 1 million naira claim. So a company that is giving out that, don't you think we'll have an insurance package for our investors as well? So to answer you straight on, what we're going to be seeing in coming days, we're going to be seeing the full-blown LasLas model where you must come into play to ensure that every shareholder, everybody that has business to do with LasLas is insured. So just to also re-echo what Prof has said, nothing is going to happen. That's why she's giving you that firm answer, because we definitely, at this stage, we are very, very sure nothing will happen to funds. Thank you.
Thank you, my G. Thank you for that input there. So who is the next person that has a question? So many mics are open.
Adeyemo is the next person that has a question.
Hold on,
Hello.
Mommy. Yes, go ahead, man.
Hello.
Mommy,
Good evening.
him, man.
Yeah, I'm Tete Christian. I'm dialing from Rivers State, Port Harcourt. I want to ask a question because I was not clear about it. When Chinedu, he made mention of, Singapore or something. Those he mentioned something like about 3 of them. I don't understand whether I don't even understand what he said about Singapore and some other this thing he mentioned. That is,
Okay.
I want
All
to
right.
understand that. And again, this 20,000 naira, 50,000, 100,000 they're talking about, is it a new one that we have to pay or the one that we registered before? I don't know. I want to be clarified.
Okay. Listen very well. Those ones you're not paying anything again. It's for people who are coming in. We know you already where you are now. You don't need all of these ones. Then
Okay.
the things Chinedu mentioned about the 3 countries is all expense paid trip. If you're able from now, between now and July 31st, if you can pull in 20 million into the company, the company will take you on an all expense paid trip to Singapore or Doha. All right.
Oh.
So as you
Okay.
are now, maybe one of your colleagues, or anyone, you tell 2 or 3 of them, or 5 of them. 5 of them will not come in with 4 of them will not come in with 5 million by the plus 20 million. You are qualified. Do you understand?
Okay.
So
Yes.
that's what.
Okay.
Or you bring in people that will come in with 100,000 to buy the partnership. Once it's up to 20 million, you're qualified. This window is between now and July, so anybody can. It's something you can do in 1 month even, right? Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
So
Thank you
who is
very
the
much.
next person there to ask question? This place is getting rowdy.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I am Adeyemo from Ilorin.
All right, welcome.
Thank you very much. Part of the question I want to ask was raised by Madam Christie. My
Okay.
question is, the payment, is it a new registration or an upgrade from where we were in the last group?
Okay. All right. So we're not paying anything again. We're not registering afresh, please. This is the new package we have. Before now, you could come in. There are people that came in with 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. For all of those things have been scrapped. These are the packages we have. Just starter, 50,000, that's elevation, and then partnership. If you're already on this partnership level, this has nothing to do with you, except for people you want to talk to about the business. Now, this is where they start from. And I've already answered someone who asked. For people who are on other lower packages, all you need to do is to upgrade to the next package that is available or closest to where you are. Like people who are on 5,000 or 10,000, just get to the starter package. People who are on 40,000 or 30,000, just move yourself to 50 or 100. Right? So you who is an existing, you are not going to pay money because we are on the new app. No, you're not paying anything again. Does that answer your question?
Okay, thank you very much.
Hello, I have questions.
All right,
Hello,
Martina, go ahead. Martina, yes, go ahead.
thank you for the question, for the privilege. Okay, please, my question is based on the insurance aspect. I want to ask which insurance company is giving the coverage because
Can't hear you. Hello,
my
Martina.
question is, hello, can you hear
Uh-huh.
me?
Yes, go ahead.
I'm now asking which insurance company is giving the insurance coverage. Like, we have various insurance bodies in Nigeria. So, which of the insurance company is going to give the coverage to this package that we are picking?
All right, thank you so much. Were you here when the CEO started? When he started, he told us that we are not. What do I call it now? We have our CAC covers insurance, so we're also an insurance brokerage company, right? So the company is our company. LasLas is not just all about airtime, data, cable, fintech. It's not only. It's also an insurance brokerage company. So it's LasLas that's going to cover it.
Okay, Martina,
Sorry, thank you.
just
Yes,
to add
please.
to it, I'm working with,
Who
we're going to
else?
be
Who
working,
else is speaking? Okay, see you. Okay, please go ahead.
yes, I wanted to add to the question of Madam Martina. I don't know if I'm audible now. Am I?
Shoot, we can hear you. Shoot, try. Shoot, we can hear you.
Okay,
Can
so
hear
Martina,
you.
as an insurance broker, we are going to be working with various insurance companies depending on their products. Because apart from the life insurance cover that we are providing, we're also going to provide asset insurance, insurance on assets that covers vehicles. Okay, we already have the partnership, and that partnership is provided by the Leadway Insurance. We are going to
Oh,
have insurance products from other insurance companies. So when we assess as a broker, approved broker by the corporate affairs, we are going to be working with a lot of insurance companies, depending on what product they have that our partners will appreciate. So we don't just pick insurance policy from insurance company as brokers, but we are going to be assessing, for instance, we know how important our life is, all right? And with the
Okay.
whole insecurity in the country and everything, everybody, any serious human being should be serious with insurance, with his life insurance, right? So we know how important this is, and we also know that vehicle insurance is essential for people because accident could happen for such situation. We are also going to have other products to cover business risk, to cover capital deposit risk, to cover what is it called partnership risk. Our precious mentioned earlier that all the partners coming in, they have their deposit insured. So as we make progress, as we evolve with the business model, a lot of interesting things will be coming. That is because from idea, we move to a lot of product definition, a lot of product development, a lot of product approach that is going to be coming to the LasLas brand. LasLas is an open brand. It's an open Fintech payment solution, agency banking, cooperative, insurance group, everything in between, all value-added services will also be coming in. The approach we are taking is that we want to give a good experience, the best of experience. And that is why when somebody talks about crashing, we already have what is called a design exit plan by product development, a proper design exit plan by our product development. So there's no fear of crashing. Every business is risk, we know. Everything we are doing, including our life, is risk. Everything we are doing every day is risk. But we are going to minimize the risk when it comes to business failure with our business model. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, CEO, for that clarity. So, do we have any other question? We are just 4 minutes away to ending this meeting.
Yes. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Joshua.
Yes. Thank you so much for the enlightenment. All right. So my concern is about the packages. In the previous platform, we had about 5 packages. The beginner, bronze, and the rest. And then the downlines were shared based on generations and the package you are on. So this current one, our LasLas now, I would like to know how the generations are being shared. And then those that were, those that are still on the previous packages, like let's say the beginner or the bronze, will they still benefit from the downlines and the generations? And if it is yes, to what extent? And then this LasLas, this new, let's say somebody is coming on board newly, we'll be starting with the 20K package. How many generations is going to earn? Something like, I just want to understand it around the generation, the earning levels. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. I would love to answer this, but let me ask Chinedu to do so. Let me not just be the one dominating. So Chinedu, please, I may come in if you want me to. Yeah.
Okay, Osia Joshua, thank you for that very intelligent and thought-provoking question. Like my CEO said earlier, the way this new model is structured now is structured in such a manner that people who are active in the business will benefit principally. But that notwithstanding, let's say the referral structure now, the reward bonus structure now can capture up to 5th level. That's the way it is, up to 5th level, because as a business also, we want to be liquid. We want to, like I said, like the CEO told you, we want to minimize every risk there is possible so that we can remain afloat even in the next 30 years. So based on that, a lot of restructuring has happened. That's the way it is now. So the the reward system now can cover up to 4/5 level. So we want to expunge, docile, passive, non-active people. Who are in the system there now. So when you're working now, you that is doing the job, you get more benefits. Then maybe 1 or 2 or 3 persons under you also get the benefit. That's the way it is. So the way it is now, you're coming on board with, if somebody comes over with 20K now, of course the person, the new enrollee gets 10%. from his activation, the person who did the job also get 10%. Then it trickles down to 5%, the rest of them. That's what it is. So minus plus, everybody gets benefit, but not as a chain like the mass exodus, like you could see in the last where we were before migrated. No, this reward system that covers up to 5 levels, because one, we want to have a lot of money in the system to remain liquid. We also want to do away with people who are not active, who are just there doing nothing. So the system now will reward more those who are active in the program. So for those that want to, if you decide to make 1 million in a month, it's up to you. As you're working, you're seeing it. That's the way it is. Thank you very much. Communication.
Thank you so much, Chinedu. So,
Hello.
Joshua, in the coming days and weeks, with the slides that are going to be available for us, this will become more clearer to you. All right. So when you go through the slides, you will understand it better. But he has told you what it is that is there. Okay.
All right.
Right.
Thank
So
you very much.
thank you so much. Wow, this is already 9 p.m. and I know if I leave this mic open, people will continue to ask and ask. We'll gather here again tomorrow. Okay, so I'm just so excited that you are here, so excited about LasLas, so excited about the future, what we have in the future. So thank you guys, thank you everyone for coming. We are happy to have you still following us, still supporting us, still trusting us. I want you to know that last is the thing that has happened to us. Last, all of us will smile. So I'll see you again tomorrow. Make sure you are here. Bring someone. This is not a time to say I won't be available. This is a time to come in, understand the business, get rooted in it, get grounded in it before you can go out and talk to people about it. But this is massive, people. This is huge. It's not something you want to miss. So thank you guys. Do have a good evening. This meeting has come to an end. Good night, everyone. The recorded version will be shared in the group so that you can send it to your people. So do have a good night rest. This meeting has come to an end. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Nice.
Thanks for
Good night.
coming. Happy New Year. Good night. Good night, everyone. Yeah.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.